Hello. In today's video, we'll discuss how you shouldn't let anyone silence you. Have you ever noticed people, narcissists in particular, love to put other people in a box, including what we should talk about? So many people don't like to deal with topics outside their comfort zone. So if you discuss these topics, you're told you're just weird, you're too serious, negative, bitter, dwelling in the past, and other such nonsense. I've experienced this quite a bit firsthand. When people find out what I blog and write about, many people feel free to open up to me about their own narcissistic mother, father, in-laws, or former spouse. But there's also many other people who are immediately uncomfortable. They say things like, "You need to let that go. Why don't you focus on positive things? The past doesn't matter, so why talk about it?" Statements like these are very frustrating, invalidating, and hurtful. Some people are so uncomfortable talking about abuse in any form. They want victims to just forgive and forget, and to understand that their abuser is a wounded person, which is why he or she hurt you, and you can't be angry about that. Victims are the ones who are supposed to do all the work, all the forgiving, all the understanding and healing, while the perpetrator receives no blame. Not many people confront abusers, especially narcissists. Instead, many people insist on silencing victims or denying abuse ever happened, especially if this abuser in question is a family member. If you've been abused, though, I encourage you to talk about it. Break the silence. Talk to safe people. Blog publicly. Write a book. Whatever you're comfortable with. Talking about your story releases its power over you. It also helps to raise awareness of the signs of abuse and the symptoms of someone who's being abused. Telling your story also encourages and helps others who are suffering in silence, possibly even giving them the courage to open up about their pain. That's how I started to heal. I started talking on a message board and meeting other women who had experienced abusive mothers. This led to me healing and then learning more and more, and eventually learning about narcissistic personality disorder. Eventually, God graced me with the ability to speak openly about what I've experienced, which has helped quite a few other daughters of narcissistic parents. I know now that speaking about narcissistic abuse is what God wants me to do, to help raise awareness of this insidious form of abuse, as well as to help others heal. So now when people tell me to be more positive, stop living in the past, etc., although it may hurt a bit, I just ignore them. Writing about what I write about is a calling, and I'm blessed to be able to help others with my calling. Don't let other people dictate what you talk about. If you feel the need to share your story, then by all means share it however you want to. When you do speak out, though, know it will be difficult. Speaking about such intimate details, especially when you've been scared into secrecy, is really pretty terrifying at first. But remember, this is your story, and you have every right to share it as much or as little as you wish. The author Anne Lamott once said, "You own everything that happened to you. Tell your stories. If people wanted you to write warmly about them, they should have behaved better." Her words are very, very true. They also helped me to write my autobiography called Emerging from the Chrysalis in 2012. If you're looking to share your story to heal only, which is really a great step, then I strongly encourage you to be wise with whom you share it. Oddly, most people closest to us are also the ones who are the least supportive in these situations. You may be better off finding a caring therapist, support group, or even an online group. Strangers are often more validating in these situations than those closest to us. Thank you for watching my video.